Tes. Oke. Halo Zan. Halo Zaidan. Halo. Halo Muhammad Wildan. Gue yakin ini nggak akan ada notifikasi dah. Seriusan gue yakin ini. Oke, tapi kita live lagi ya. Sambil nunggu yang versi bahasa Inggrisnya by the way. Dan gue mau ngabisin ya. Gue masih butuh hero sweet sih. Aslinya gue butuh hero sweet ya. Halo Rivaldi. Halo Yumikawa Hikari. Suara gue jelas kan? Halo. I'm so early. Kapan bang yang bahasa Inggris? Setengah jam lagi lah. Sekitar setengah jam lagi. Malam bang, malam surya. Zhongli kenapa tuh? Oh my god. Baca PK live lagi bang? Enggak. Karena gua tuh upload video hari ini tuh yang leinxceed kan. Leinxceed tuh gua bocah kemarin ya. Jadi hari ini gua cuman live tadi doang sama sekarang. Bagusan HP atau Geo Goblet Zongli gimana ini sih? Gimana buildnya ya by the way? Gimana buildnya? Ya kalau pengen shieldnya kenceng ya HP. Kalau misalnya pengen damage-nya gede ya Geo. Ada batu di sini. Zongli pakai arte baru 4 set kayaknya mantep tuh. Iya emang ya. Wah, gua harus cari lagi artefak buat Zongli ya. Oh, belum gua ambil ini. Gak pakai avatar terong bang? Enggak lah, buset. Enggak. Jam berapa live bahasa Inggrisnya? Setengah jam lagi ya. Setengah jam lagi. Gue lagi nyari hero sweet, buat Neng Yula. Jam berapa bang? Nobar jam 11 ya. 11 malam WIB sih. Zongli C1 apa Yula? Gua Yula. Semoga Zongli dulu lah, jangan Yula dulu ya, biar gua bisa ngumpulin temo gamenya. Zongli gua kayak Zongli terus juga Fenty cukup channel sih. Zongli C1 tuh batangnya ada 2 kan? Oi. Ya bang, saya butuh Zongli. Kalau emang butuh Zongli ya Zongli Yula kan DPS ya. DPS banyak banget pilihannya sih. Mau yang bintang 4 juga ya banyak DPS-nya. Zongli X1 batangnya. Iya batangnya. Zongli iya kan? Konstelasi C1. Iya nih menjadi 2 nih, meningkat jadi 2 ya. Zongli dulu ngap baru Yula ya. Semoga sih emang beneran Zongli dulu ya. Wah bener-bener butuh Primo Gem banget sih. Ada event-event juga tuh. Ada event-event juga dan Semoga terkumpul banyak gitu ya. Ya biasanya miHoYo emang suka yang ngeriran duluan. Sudah tak sabar menunggu Mamang Jonglai. Ceritanya aja ke Zhongli, masa Yula dulu. Iya kan si itu ya, si monster Gyoja, si monster bangkongnya tuh. Sepertinya tuh Zhongli dulu sih. Tapi ntar kita lihat sih ya, yang fitur yang diubah tuh, yang soal weekly boss sih beneran ya. Kok emang misalnya dualin bisa 3 kali seminggu, dan 1 kalinya 30 original resin doang. Terus Boreas bisa 30 kali seminggu. Terus Shieldnya 30 kali 3 kali seminggu, maksudnya 30 kali lagi ya, 3 kali seminggu. Dan juga boss yang kayak bangkong juga 3 kali seminggu itu mantap sih. By the way, yang bos bangkong itu kan weekly kah? Ntar kita lihat aja kali ya. Gue nggak tahu dia weekly atau apa sih, atau kayak Geovisap gitu. Punya Zhongli dari 1.1 nyimak edan. Kok 1.1? Oh ya 1.1 ya. Zhongli full HP bagus kah? Gua nih full HP nih. Dan karena gua ada DPS Hutau jadi ya enak aja. Lumayan. Untuk meteornya bisa 51.000 ya, lumayan ya. Kalau misalnya full damage bisa 100 sampai 120-an gitu. Cuman gue pengennya full HP aja sih. Kayak Govisap yang monster bangkong ya. Resinya 30 kali bang, tatanya tetap 1 kali. Ada bacaan 3/3 loh. Gue lihat tadi ada bacaan 3/3. Apakah tetap 1 kali kah? 3/3 atau cuman event doang gitu? Circlet-nya pakai apa? Zhongli. Babang Zhongli. Pokoknya HP, attack, HP iya. By the way, klik terlupakan bang. Iya, masih terlupakan sampai sekarang ya, kasihan banget. Tapi ntar pasti gua pakai lagi. Klik terlalu random serangannya. Kalau Yanfei ntar gimana ya? Kayak Yanfei itu lebih terarah sih. Kalau Kli bener-bener susah main chart attack ya. Animation cancelingnya tuh. Jam berapa live-nya? Bentar lagi. Setengah jam lagi by the way. Jam 11 WIB. Bah, aku C1 apa nih? Zhongli kah? Zhongli C1, Zhongli berbatang 2 ya. Build Hutau bang. Oke. Untuk Hutau ya terus saja ya. Pakai full crimson, senjatanya Staff of Homa. Ini sih Hutau mah cuma gini doang ya. Ini C1 sih. Talentanya 10-10-8. Statusnya seperti ini. Oh, yang nabung Ayaka dari awal mana suaranya, gila sih. Itu Ayaka yang suka Ayaka benar-benar ini ya. Nggak rubah haluan ya. Arte Hutau lu mendukung ya bang? Iya, status artefaknya untung ya. Karena untuk Crimson itu cukup susah ngedapetin status artefak yang bagus kan. Yang buat Baal ya. Kalau misalnya Baal tuh si desain karakternya kayak Raiden Mei, itu pasti banyak yang suka sih. Tapi gue gak tau, gue yakin sih. Gue yakin Baal tuh bakal mirip kayak Raiden Mei ya. Dan juga banyak yang komen yang live stream 1.5 tadi itu emang Yae Sakura yang diambil dari Honkai Impact. Universe-nya nyatu diundang ya ke Genshin Impact. Menurut kalian gimana? Karena emang Genshin sama Honkai itu ya sepertinya emang nyambung. Story-nya nyambung ya. Kayak kata support, elektro support masih belum terbayang sih. Masih belum terbayang ya. Rambut ungu si Baal sesuai warna vision kayaknya. Adiknya ya Sakura bang. Gak sabar hosting system tuh bakal wah, live-nya pasti lama-lama banget live-nya ya. Baal healer teori doang, buset. Nggak akan mungkin electro healer gimana ya? Gimana ceritanya tuh? Sorry bang telat nggak kok. Miyoyo promosi Miyoyo. Sinkyu gue C6 ya. Salah. Oh bener ding. By the way yang seri solo MC ya, seri solo MC gue udah nyoba ngalahin yang bos Cryo loh, Cryo Resigniv. Dan berhasil gue kalahin itu. Gila sih. Pakai yang Anemo, MC Anemo solo. Nggak pakai buff, pakai sih buff defense ya. Dan itu mempersulit hidup. Itu benar-benar mempersulit hidup banget. Dan tidak gua rekomendasikan. Berapa lama? Belasan menit. 1 dari 5 adu rumah kita bang. Oke, bagus-bagus ya. Pokoknya gampang bedain Arko sama cara biasa. Lihat aja rambutnya ada gradasi warna vision. Tadi kan nggak ada kan? Yang Yai tadi nggak ada ya. 23 menit lagi global version. Oke, MC Rasengan versus MC Chidori. Tapi kenapa nggak dibahas atau nggak dibahas dikit-dikit soal MC Elektro ya? Kenapa ya? Harusnya kan atau belum gitu ya? Belum kali ya. Live Honkai Impact. Konten developer Q&A emang udah ada. Kencangkan pokok. Emang developer Note 1.5 udah ada? Belum kan? Ya itu yang MC Elektro masih misteri. Bentar, tadi 100.000 tuh tadi 10.000 100.000 sih. Gue kira 10.000 itu. 100.000 10.000 bukan 10.000 ya. Mudah-mudahan Elektrokulus. Elektrokulus. Asa aneh. Elektrokulus. Tadi 100.000 10.000 sih. Gue kira 10.000 doang. Oh ini dia. Nyesel gacha hutau. Tapi pasti rerun sih, tenang aja ya. Oh 100.000. Oh 100.000 kah? Pelang attack gue jarang pakai pelang attack hutau soalnya. Vaporize kena sapacur. Oh. Lawan dia pakai ini aja lah. Crit rate hutau gue cuma 35%. Tower of Fantasy atau Genshin? Kalau sekarang Genshin lah. Tower of Fantasy ya masih tahap alpha. Lu protokol apa kabar bang? Belum ada kabar lagi by the way. Narka Inazuma bertahap, berarti ngumpulin Elektrokulus bertahap juga dong ya. Emang kata siapa bertahap? Ada infonya gitu bertahap? Wah. Incer C2 hutau nggak? Kalau rerun gua incer sih. Cuman kalau sampai C6 kayaknya Hutao nggak terlalu worth it sih. Worth it deh. Kritikalnya nambah 100% ya. Ya kan C6 Hutao kritikal nambah 100% ya. Belum mulai kan? Belum 20 berapa menit lagi nih? Ini gua full hero suite ya. Bentar, Hutao tuh tadi ada yang nanyain Hutao ya. Hutao untuk iya donat teksnya ya, gue lupa. Untuk status Hutao-nya kayak gini ya. Ini pakai buff crit rate 20% by the way. C2 damage blood blossom 10%. Untuk ultimate ada blood blossom juga. Oh ini meningkatkan 12% crit rate seluruh anggota party yang tidak ada di sekitar, tidak termasuk Hutao sendiri. No. Ini harus kurang dari 25% HP ya. Kayaknya Hutao C1 untuk DPS ya. Untuk DPS C1 cukup sih. Hutao. Ya, crit damage-nya 300%. Albedo statusnya seperti ini. Facecam-nya kok agak noise bang? Oh nggak tahu ya. Nah, gua nggak tahu kenapa ya facecam gua emang rada aneh ini. Padahal pakai 1080 pixel. Entahlah. Aneh, nyesel dikasih COC2 efeknya nggak dapat Hutao. Oh. 18 menit lagi ya. 18 menit lagi. ISO-nya ketinggian. Hah? Oh, lawan dia seorang diri doang. Oh, berani sekali tuh. Oke lah, demi waifu gacha aja. Hutao crit rate 55, crit damage 200. Nah aja, lumayan sih 200. Oh, di atas 200 lumayan. Mango Juice, terima kasih. Twitter Honkai pernah bilang Hyperion belum sampai ke Teva. Hyperion nama kapal terbanyak Honkai BTW. Oke, berarti untuk ya teori liarnya sih ya, kalau misalnya Tevat maju itu bakal dihancurin sama Honkai. Mungkin. Ya nggak sih? Honkai itu kayak penghancurnya nggak sih? Solo MC kapan lagi bang? Tadinya sih mau solo MC sekarang ya. Itu nggak jadi. Ya banyak teori tapi salah satu teorinya by the way. Salah satu teorinya ya. Bang pilih Hutao atau Xiao? Gua Hutao. Xiao kalau main lama-lama pusing ya. Referensi Honkai ada di buku Vera Melancholy 1 bang. Oh iyalah. Tapi emang pasti nyambung sih universe-nya ya. Honkai hancurin kalau peradaban terlalu maju. Makanya Kainria dihancurin sama dewa karena mereka takut diserang Honkai. Berarti dewa tuh ya yang Honkai ya. Honkai emang teknologi kan maju banget dan OP edan gitu ya. Honkai Mei Senpai lebih hot. Ya ntar nunggu Baal bakal, wah yakin bakal mirip Mei sih aslinya. Hutao-nya pakai Homa. Teori liar, wild theory. Guji kayaknya cuma satu. Guji satu klan sama Sakura atau keturunan Sakura. Mungkin dah. Mei beban tiap chapter story nangis mulu gak gue. Ya kali aja di sini jadi Arkon gitu ya. Albedo kalau lepas kendali gimana ya? Hah? Kenapa? Emang kenapa? Albedo lepas kendali. Aduh. Gue salah lagi. Mulai sih cara Arkon gak bakal nyesel harusnya. Betul. Cara Arkon pasti punya kelebihan di antara bintang 5 yang lainnya karena emang mereka kuat kan. Bang, lu spam cari artefak biasa sehari berapa kali? Enggak sih. Gua spam artefak kalau misalnya dapat karakter bagus doang ya. Kalau untuk spam artefak. Dan kalau misalnya gua spam artefak ya terus-terusan sampai yang dapat yang bagus. Zongli lu full apa bang? Yes. Dan artefak hutaunya oke. Artefak hutau ini. Terus ini. Terus ini. Terus ini. Terus ini. Lihat stat di look bang. Guys. Kira-kira better Zongli dulu atau Yola dulu? Sepertinya bakal Zongli dulu. Gue yakin Zongli dulu sih. Shadowed Pink elemennya elektro. Di antingnya ada electrovision. Ini warna ungu ya? Mai sekarang udah jadi Hercher of Thunder atau Dewa Petir by the way. OTW Arkon Elektro ya. Ini apa ini? Bosacius, salah satu yaksa ya. Sekarang dia sudah berada dalam kedamaian. Ini apa ini? Prasasti peninggalan. Ini quest apa sih? Gue lupa ya. Yang 3 ini gitu. Susan gue lupa ini. Dia lagi. Mana? Oh, yang kecil-kecilnya. Mau lagi. Buat ambil chest dalam ruangan. Oke, habis ya. Nice. Rekomendasi support elemental buat Cilde, bang. Kalau misalnya gue DPS Cilde, gue bakal pakai cryo sih. Main beku-bekuan. Atau kalau misalnya kalian punya elektro, ya pakai Visal, apalagi C6 ya. Visal C6 sama Cilde itu Visal C6, Cilde dan juga Beidou. Shieldnya Beidou. Itu keren. Lu udah nikah belum, bang? Udah ya. Albedo. Guild Babang Albedo. Ini statusnya. Oke, ini statusnya. Senjatanya. Artefaknya. Kerja dari rumah gini enak. Ada enak, ada nggak enaknya. Story Genshin menurut lu gimana, bang? Bagus ya. Itu salah satu kelebihan dari Genshin sih. Walaupun game gacha ya. Kenapa arti gue selalu buduk? Cari terus-terusan ya. Gue juga cari sampai seminggu, 2 minggu. Orang-orang juga ada yang sampai sebulan lebih nyari artefak terus-terusan tiap hari gitu. Kelahiran tahun berapa? Coba tebak. Gue kelahiran tahun berapa? Lu udah ketemu sama bocil yang ada di trailer 1.5. Oh, itu bocil di mana sih? Bentar. Lupa gue. Di mana ya? Di Liyue, di pohon, tapi di mananya gitu? Sebelah mana ya? 1800. 95. Wow. Kok 95? Nah itu Hutau. Bener. Race F. Bener. Doge. Bener. Fraizan. Bener. Rudy. Bener. Andreas. Oh halo Andreas. Terima kasih. Aku tahu benar. 90 ya. By the way, bawah pohon mana sih? Di dekat MT Montai Hula. Oh, bukan di Liwe-nya. Gua kalian tahun 90 ya. 90 pas. Di dekat Primogeo, dekat Geovisa. Bah, kenapa gua ke kota Liwe? Oke. Di mana sih? Sini ya. Sini ya. Mukanya awet muda, buset. Nantian man. Di sini kan? 90 peti ya, edan. Ini gitu. Nantian man mana? Oh, di sini ya. Atas lagi. Di quest Ganyu gue lupa lagi beneran. Quest Ganyu di mana lagi ya? Sini gitu. Di tempat Xiao Pastori Ganyu. Iya, gue lupa lagi ya. Pohonnya di mana? Pohonnya di mana sih? Di sekitar sini gitu. Belakangnya lurus. Oh, itu tuh. Ini ya? Ah, ini dia. Ini kan ya? Oh, itu tuh. Iya itu ya. Berarti nanti tepatnya di sini ya. Oh, ini bocil. Jiu. Kamu datangnya sedikit lebih awal. Apakah kamu kesini untuk menyaksikan kebangkitan makhluk paling kuno, paling menakjubkan dalam sejarah Liyue? Ini bocil tuh kerasukan atau gimana sih? Maksud kamu Rex Lapis? Penguasa angkuh itu dia salah satu dewa atau apa sih? Manusia, mereka hanya peduli tentang sejarah. Ini Rex Lapis ya, dia lagi ngomong sama Rex Lapis. Sejarah awal zaman umat manusia. Apakah kejahatan gelap itu bisa disegelkan di dunia lama dan apakah mereka selamat? Ya, aku berharap bahwa siapapun yang sepenuhnya menikmati dunia fantasi, kemakmuran palsu ini akan dikonsumsi olehnya. Dan dengan demikian mendapatkan apa yang pantas mereka dapatkan. Haternya Zhongli ya. Kebangkitan. Para adeptus mencoba menekannya dengan pohon, tapi mereka tidak tahu bahwa setelah ribuan tahun pohon-pohon yang menahannya akan menjadi satu dengannya. Dia akan merentangkan lengannya, membentangkan tubuhnya dan menjangkau dengan akar-akarnya. Dan lei-lain dunia akan mengindahkan panggilannya. Kemudian begitu dia memuaskan dahaga besarnya akan energi yang hanya bisa diberikan oleh lei-lain, aku membayangkan setiap yang kita anggap berarti di dunia ini akan lenyap untuk selamanya. Tidakkah kamu setuju? Gila aja sih gue setuju. Aku tidak begitu mengerti. Oh, jangan khawatir, kamu akan menyaksikannya. Kapan live-nya nih? 7 menit lagi live-nya ya. Kasih batu bocil. Udah tadi. Sini ya. Wah, di sini bakal ada dungeon ya. Bakal ada dungeon ini. Dia bilang ketika aku terbangun. Enggak, dia tuh apa ya? Masih belum tahu sih ceritanya apa ya. Tapi ini kuburan siapa nih? The Stone Heart. Kehidupan ada di langit dan bumi semua berkat adanya kemurahan hati. Ada terus di sini terbaring seekor naga jahat. Siapapun jangan mengganggunya. Itu naga kenapa kayak bangkong ya bentuknya ya? Aslinya itu naga kayak bangkong banget bentuknya. Nanti kita bakal hidupin itu naga di tempat itu bang. Iya emang. Naga bangkong. Naganya gendut ya. Saingan Reckless Pala. Reckless Pala tuh oh udah 1700 lagi dong. Oh wait. Katanya kita bakal dapat hampir kayak 3000 gitu, 3000 primo game di 1.5 nanti loh. Total 3000 primo game. Naga jenis puffer fish. Bentar lagi nih, 5 menit lagi ya. 5 menit lagi. Gua kira itu kodok loh. Sama, gua kira itu ya emang naga sih. Tapi ya kayak bang, kok kayak kodok ya. Gacha gile. Oh. Kenapa ini ada peti? Hampir mokat. Tahu gua. 3000 2 kali multi cukup. Gua lihat itu sih di yang Zil ambisius. Masih ya, yang suka ngelik. Yang suka ngelik tapi detailnya edan-edanan pakai notepad. Siapa sih namanya? Oh. Thank you seseorang, 5 menit lagi mulai tuh bang. Standby itu naga kayak Red Bull. Yes. Kumpulin piti. Naga gendot. Bocilnya tuh bentuk jiwa reinkarnasi dari bos baru. Lupa namanya. Iya namanya sedikit si hurufnya. Cuman gue lupa. Bang, di voice line Ayaka ada about Yae Sakura bang. Oh iya kah? Majestic ya, ada Majestic ya. Itu di notepad. Detail edan ya. Oh iya kah? Di voice Ayaka ada about Yae Sakura. Kenapa yang diundang tuh bukan Ayaka ya? Azdaha ya. Bang, Skyward bagus gak pakai Fenty? Skyward bagus satu. Ada bang. Bang, itu fitur house kayaknya seru deh. Iya sih. Itu bakal ngabisin waktu banget gak sih? Licker yang gak pernah kena strike karena dia cuma full ngomong doang. Jadi VTuber bangga. VTuber. Bentar. VTuber yang ini nih. Mana sih? Yang gue masih aneh ya. Gue lupa lagi yang kartun mana sih? Yang baby gitu. Baby. Ini baby gitu, muka kentang gitu ya. Ayaka di nerf. Jangan bang, jelek ya, tenang ya, nggak akan. Shrek gitu, Shrek. Tinggal lah, biasa aja lah ya. Tenang. Enggak. Mataku. Shrek air bang, buset. Model apa tuh? Kentang itu menarik sih. Oke, 7 menit lagi. Sekarang by the way ganti si ininya ya. 7 menit lagi by the way. Bentar. Untuk emulator. Sani. Ya. Nah, bentar lagi mulai nih. Kita mute dulu. Kita harus benar-benar ini ya. Harus langsung ngerti lah. Harus langsung ngerti ya. Oh, ini amankah di sini? Kayaknya gue pindah tempat dulu. Hutau enaknya staff of homeless. Bisa bikin homeless ya. Nyari staff of homa. Ntar gue ini belum ada ini full screennya. Jadi ini chatnya pasti nggak kelihatan kalau misalnya di HP. Bang tinggal di mana? Di Bandung. Oh, Mas Tompel juga live tuh. Ini history YouTube gua nih. Kalau ada yang mau ngeliat ya. Story. Oh. Udah kah? Belum. 18 plus, gak ada lah, buset. Ice One, iyalah. Ice One. Gak, gua suka K-pop, suka J-pop. Gua suka lagu Jepang sih. By the way, audionya kita naikin aja lah ya. 1,5 total 3.000 primo. Iya sih dari Majestic. Gua liatnya. Dark mode dong biar gak silau. Tenang. Ntar di full screen soalnya. Ntar ya. Oke. Ini ada subtitle ya kan? Ada bahasa Indonesia gak? Bahasa Indonesia dong. Tapi dari thumbnailnya ya. Gue ganti ininya. Versi bahasa atau bahasa Inggris tapi subtitle bahasa Indonesia ya. Subtitle bahasa Indonesia. Ngomongnya bahasa Inggris tapi subtitle Indonesia. Suaranya kayaknya kegedean ya emang gue sengaja. Enggak, ini emang suara ini tuh emang gede banget. Suara itu tuh emang gede banget. Gua gak tau kenapa, ini gede banget suara ini tuh. Di headset gue juga ini gede banget. Emang gede. Nah
Once upon a time, two twins traveled together throughout the universe. But one day their path was blocked and they were separated by an unknown god.
Ether!
Lumine!
And now the two of them are finally reunited in the Genshin Impact version 1.5 special program!
Lebih semangat Zongli di sini ya.
Welcome everybody, I'm Zach Aguilar and I voice the male traveler Ether in Genshin
Lebih semangat
Impact.
ya.
Hey everyone,
Zonglinya.
I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz and I voice the female traveler, Lumine.
Segini suara cukup
It's
nggak?
so great that we're together for this program, especially since our characters finally had a chance to meet
Suara
in version
cukup kah segini?
1.4.
I know, tell me about it. I'm so glad that they invited me to the show. I've always been super curious about what it's like to do a special program. It always looked like
Pas,
you and Karina
cukup,
were having
oke.
so much fun in the previous ones.
Hey,
Thank
that's
you.
what the special program's all about.
Mayan
Today
kok
certainly
Mayan.
won't be an exception, as we are joined by Keith Silverstein.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I like the trumpet there. Very nice. Hi, everybody. My name's Keith Silverstein, and I voice Zhongli, consultant for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor in Genshin Impact.
Jangan
Yes,
ngomong banget
Mr.
tapi oke.
Zhongli himself, who, spoiler alert, is really Morax. That's right, the Geo-Archon widely respected as Rex Lapis, the god of contracts himself.
The God of
Talk
Contract.
about a list of titles.
And that is exactly why I leave the introductions to you, Zach.
Honestly, it's so hard to express how much we love
Suaranya
your performance in the game, Keith. And for
manly
me,
banget ya.
I obviously
Cowok
mean
banget ya.
myself and a lot of other players.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
It is really an honor to play a role that's loved by so many, myself included, of course. And come on, how exciting is this?
Abah
I'm
Zongli.
so excited that I'm doing a version preview
Aduh,
with you
gua
guys.
ini
This is
gua
gonna be
ngambang
great.
aja lah ya.
Yeah, so why don't we take a quick moment to thank our viewers for joining us
Gua
today
ngambang aja lah.
and for their amazing support of Genshin Impact.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, big thank you to the entire Genshin Impact community. Thanks for your love and support.
So, Keith, what do you think of Genshin Impact so far?
Well, I mean, we all know it's an amazing game. I mean, right off the bat, it's
Game
beautiful.
sangat indah, oke.
You know, the graphics, the character design, everything. But the thing that really has blown me away has really been just the fan base.
Kayak suara
Just
om-om.
that this game is so popular worldwide, and I mean, it's such an honor to be a part of something like that.
Totally agree. I've loved interacting with the fan base myself, and currently I'm still on the grind. I just love the gameplay, the graphics are absolutely beautiful, and I also love playing the game on my phone whenever I can't get to my PC.
Okay, so here's a question, Zach. What have you enjoyed the most in version 1.4 so far?
Ooh, you know, it's so tough because I love all the mini games, but I think my favorite one is Ballads of Breeze. And I just love getting out my lyre too as I travel around to Vat and play my random little songs.
That sounds pretty cool.
Sharing my musical genius.
Well, let's not go too far there, Zach. I mean, I'm sure you're good and all, but genius?
Yeah, I'm sure you're great.
Anyways, I believe many of our viewers are waiting to hear more about what's in store for version 1.5. So why don't we start things off with a quick overview?
Sounds great.
Take it away, Zach.
You got it. In version 1.5, we'll have some brand new characters, several cool new monsters, and various special events. We'll also have an all-new feature to explore. And as always, there will be some optimizations and adjustments to our overall gaming experience.
Optimalisasi sama adjustmentnya kita harus tahu ya.
Aside from all the new content, Genshin Impact is also having its native release for PlayStation 5 on April 28th. The same day version 1.5 comes online, so that's definitely exciting.
Totally! It's great news for our PlayStation 5 players out there.
Yeah, we'll get a first glimpse of version 1.5 from the trailer. But before we get to that, I'd like to remind our viewers that we'll be giving away redemption codes throughout the stream.
In terms of Primo Gems, we have Primo Gems.
Yeah, and just remember that they might appear at any time during the show, so be sure to stick around for those. Okay, now let's take a first look at the official trailer for Genshin Impact version 1.5. Beneath the light
dulu
of
ya.
Jadeite.
Kilau giok di lautan apa tadi? Debu. Nah, ini ya. Gua ngambang aneh.
Fated, we will meet again.
Bocil yang tadi kita tanya ya, gua
It
Meteor.
must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Macet-macetan.
This is I, Ashtaha, forged of elemental crystal. The enraged earth will not absolve you! You stand upon your tomb. Quake!
There is a fine line between good and evil.
This is order. It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me. So here lies the wisdom of the gods.
Okay.
Dust!
Hey, wait a minute. Does this count as martial arts?
Jadi ulah manusia juga yang mengganggu dia.
Incinerate!
Ini kayaknya kalau hipotesis mah gampang lah kalau tahu mekanisme apa ya. Aduh, macet-macetan nih.
I guess I've mastered both the pen and the sword.
People tell me that if I just spoke more softly, others may find it easier to forgive me. But the only reason they think that way is because they've never been branded a pariah before. I condemn you! Freeze to the core!
Cocok suaranya bahasa Inggris.
Eye for an eye! Vengeance will be mine!
Wah, gila sih. Wangi ya, wangi. Oke, ini dia.
This Serenity pot
Serenity
is
pot.
all yours now.
Yaitu pot yang madame pink. Serenity pot system in single player is still under development. Itu bacanya.
I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Chongyun dari Monster kayak lebih kuat daripada Chongyun pastinya ya. Ini maksudnya di bawah kanan itu apa ini ya? Still under development ya. Emang belum rilis, deng. Ada koceng, ada dogo. Kayak bangun desa lah ya, desa. Kayak bangun perguruan sih. Desa, desa. Tapi ada yang bergaya Mondstadt nggak sih? Kayaknya bergaya kayak Liyue semua ya. Oh, udah emang potnya kan emang Liyue ya. Ada mapping. Bennett, the like of JDT. Ada tadi, ada kah? Ada tadi kincir. Oh, oke. A teapot call home. Oke, ada ya. Request visit. Oke, kita bisa visit ya. Energy amplifier ini event. Ini event ya. Ini bisa nambahin buff buat partinya by the way. Battlefront, Misty Dungeon. Oke, Misty Dungeon ya. Kita lawan musuh. Wintress. Ini main petak umpet sama co-op mungkin. Ya. Mimitomo. Eventnya Hilichal, Unusual Hilichal, Overflowing Mastery. Ini banyak eventnya loh. Ah, ini itu apa ya? Hangout event seri 2. Oke. New artifact ya. Ini yang atas cocok buat Zhongli, yang bawah cocok buat Eula. Tapi ntar kita lihat detailnya, oke. Yang atas 2 setnya aja nambahin HP 20%. Jadi Zhongli gua bakal berapa tuh?
Wow, there was a
Nambah
lot
20%
going
ya.
on in that trailer.
Dari
It
50.000.
looks like Zhongli is gonna have a new storyline here with a super tough-looking dragon to fight. So be careful out there, Zach.
Ngedet Yona.
Hey, I've leveled up a lot
Gila,
since the
makin
last
ribet
version.
rumahnya kayaknya. Iya,
Dragon's got
emang.
nothing on me.
Yeah, sure, Zach. You really expect us to believe that?
Atas juga cocok buat
Personally,
Diona. Oh
I'm
ya.
excited for these new characters. They look super cool.
Bos tahu?
Yeah, and that sounds like a
Wah,
solid
apanya
place
mau
to
gede?
start,
Enggak, ding.
so why don't I
Okay.
begin by introducing the new characters first?
Sounds good to me.
Oke. Ada Mbak Eula di sini. Karakter baru bintang 5, Cryo, pakai Claymore dari Mondstadt. Kayaknya Razor juga bagus, artinya yang bawah kalau fokus fisikal ya emang. Kayak visual juga bagus. Dengan kode rhythm kah? Kode rhythm belum ada sih. Belum ditunjukin ya. By the way, gue suka gerakan Eula. Bukan yang ininya. Ah, ini nih. Kayak nari gitu ya. Itu skill E atau skill Q-nya? Jadi ini ngebuff fisikal kan ini? Pas skill ulti ada gerakan kayak gitunya kah? Oke.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
Introducing our new playable character, Eula, captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company. She carries a cryovision and elegantly wields her frosty claymore.
Bukan dengan elegan.
Yeah, the way she handles her weapon is truly amazing. Like she
Gila,
even did a
gua
cartwheel
wajib
with
punya
her
sih.
sword. No wonder she's called the Spindrift Knight.
Spindrift
Yeah,
Knight.
her combat style really stands out.
Forget fighting. Her style is more like
Ya mirip
dancing
tarian
or
atau senam ya.
gymnastics.
Oh iya. Kayak
Seriously,
senam juga ya.
she doesn't move like other claymore wielders at all. Her
Tuh,
motions are
bagus
way
gitu gerakannya.
lighter and more fluid.
Perhaps that's a result of the training passed down through her aristocratic
Nenek moyang
bloodline.
berdarah biru. Oh, orang tajir deh.
She's a descendant of the family that
Ningrat,
was once
oh, keturunan
overthrown by the Knights of
Ningrat.
Favonius, right?
Mm-hmm,
Yang
that is
digulingkan
correct.
Knight of Favonius.
Ooh, I'm sensing a complex backstory
Wait.
here. Now the question comes,
Keluarganya digulingkan.
why would she be serving in the Knights of Favonius?
I don't know. For revenge? Maybe. I don't know.
Kayaknya story Eula
Well,
kita
yes,
ini
and
cukup
no. Although
menarik sih.
Eula often talks about taking revenge on others, she doesn't seem to mean it for real. As
Keluarga
strange as
Eula
it sounds,
dihabisin
it's
sama Knight
just
of
her own
Favonius,
way of
tapi
expressing
dia
care for other
bergabung
people.
ke Knight of Favonius.
Let's have a look at her skills, shall we?
Yes, please.
Oke, kita ke skill ya sekarang.
With her elemental skill, Ice Tide Vortex, Eula slashes swiftly, dealing cryo damage.
Okay.
However, her elemental skill has different effects depending on whether you tap or hold the skill button.
Oke, ada
Ooh,
holdnya ya.
interesting. Tell us more.
Yeah.
When tapping the elemental skill, Eula gains a stack of Grimheart by hitting an opponent. Grimheart increases Eula's defense and resistance to interruption.
Oke.
Sounds cool for a claymore wielder. What will happen if we hold her elemental skill
Kalau
then?
kita hold gimana?
I was hoping you would ask that. When the skill is held, Eula consumes the stacks of Grimheart, and surrounding opponents will have their physical resistance and cryo resistance decreased. Now, each stack of Grimheart consumed will be converted into an Ice World brand that deals cryo damage to nearby opponents.
Ooh, I'm loving her Grimheart mechanic already.
Yeah, me too.
Eula's Elemental Burst, Glacial Illumination, deals cryo damage to nearby opponents and creates a Lightfall sword that follows her around for a certain duration.
Okay.
When her own normal attacks, Elemental Skill and Elemental Burst deal damage to opponents, they will charge the Lightfall sword until it explodes violently once its duration ends.
An explosive icy sword.
Pedangnya bisa meledak-ledak, pedang yang
That seems
kuning-kuning
almost
itu
like
bisa
a
meledak-ledak.
contradiction. I mean, ice that explodes? It's like mixing
Jadi,
opposites.
Eula ngeluarin skill
Right?
ulti,
But it's somehow fitting
terus
for her
muncul
character, you know?
pedang kuningnya.
A
Terus kita
noble heir who
gebuk-gebuk si
joins
musuhnya
the
gitu
family's
pakai
arch enemy, who moves
serang
elegantly
biasa,
but
charge
causes
attack,
violent
ulti lagi,
explosions,
dan itu
who
bakal
manipulates cryo element
ngebuat
but
si
is
yang
called the
konek-koneknya
Spindrift
meledak.
Knight. She's full of contradictions.
Nice, Sarah.
Iya kan?
That's pretty deep.
Thanks.
Keluarganya korup.
Hey, why don't we take a look at our next
Apa?
new playable character in version 1.5?
Sounds good.
Kebiasaan cara cryo gitu ya. Kayak chill deh. Oh ya kayak chill deh ya. By the way, tadi ledakannya mengakibatkan damage cryo ya. Yola lebih ke physical apa cryo sih? Kayaknya mah pakai ya tetap sih pakai yang artefak physical tadi, tapi yang kompletnya tetap cryo sih. Ya. Kayak gue tahu power glowing.
Need a cure for
Ledakannya
insomnia?
physical kah?
Let me read you the history of the development of Liyue's legal
Oh,
system.
ledakannya physical ya.
None of
Oke,
my
thank
friends
you.
have ever lasted longer than 20 minutes.
Mana yang bilang
The
Yula
other
sampah tadi?
new
Oke.
playable character in version 1.5 is Yenfei, a legal advisor active in Liyue Harbor.
Gue gak tau
She's a
tertarik
catalyst
karena
wielder and
desain
holds a
karakternya kah, atau
pyrovision.
karena emang dia cryo
Interestingly
ya.
enough, she happens to be
Terusan
part
cryo
illuminated
di
beast.
Genshin Impact bos sekarang
just
tuh
like
udah
Ganyu.
Exactly.
So, are those two sticks on her head her version of horns, or are they more like
dia
antlers?
setengah adeptus
Wait,
kayak
I
Ganyu
thought those
juga.
were her pigtails,
Ternyata.
no?
No, Zach, not at all.
Oh.
No, those are the symbol of her illuminated beast heritage.
Okay, so question.
Dia kayak
Would that
Ganyu
mean
juga
she
nih.
knows Rex Lapis then? Or would she be bound by a contract with Morax in some way?
You mean like as a legal advisor for the god of contracts?
That would be quite the big title, but yeah, something like that?
Even Morax doesn't have command of all the illuminated beasts. Yenfei is one of the few that didn't sign a contract with him.
Oh, why is that?
She was born in a peaceful era. Therefore, there was no need for her to fight in any cruel wars like her predecessors.
Okay.
Interestingly, as a free illuminated beast, she's put herself in a profession where
Dia
her
lahir di
job is
zaman
to
yang bukan
interpret
zaman
laws
peperangan
and
ya.
help others deal with conflicts and disputes.
Okay, so her work is all related to contracts, right? Because I know I saw some sort of gigantic pyro stamp slamming down when she attacks. You know, like the kind of thing you'd see used to stamp a contract?
Mm-hmm. You are correct. Both her normal attack, her elemental skill signed edict, and her elemental burst done deal grant her scarlet seals, which decrease Yenfei's stamina consumption. But these scarlet seals are not the big seal you saw.
Oh, so the Scarlet Seals must have been all those little red markings floating around her.
That's right. When she uses her charged attack, Yenfei consumes all scarlet seals, which in turn increase her charged attack's area of effect and damage.
Oh, so that's what I saw.
It sure was. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that Eula and Yenfei have some special connections to one another.
Special connection.
What would a knight in Mondstadt have to do with a legal advisor in Liyue Harbor?
Sounds like a mystery.
Yes, indeed. One which the travelers will get
Eula
to
sama
discover
Yenfei ada
on their own.
hubungannya.
Leave it to me.
Rude. Leave it to
Menurut kalian apa
us.
hubungannya?
Oh, yeah, right. Us.
Right.
Oh,
Kayak tidak
you
berhubungan
two.
sama sekali ya.
And that's all the latest we have on the new characters.
Wait a minute. Didn't you forget something?
I don't think so.
Sorry, kurang
I have a pretty good
tanya
memory,
tadi.
Zach.
Zach was gonna ask where we'll get to pull these adorable new characters from, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that all in good time. Right now seems to be a good time for us to give away our first redemption code.
Oh, now?
Oke, kode redemption
Like
sekarang.
I said, you never know when they'll appear.
Precisely. The first
Besok
code will
gelombang,
be
oke,
unearthed
ya.
in 3, 2, 1.
Redeem kode ada di video gue sebelumnya ya. Ya ini. Kenapa Yanfei bintang 4? Mungkin dia emang cukup lemah. Karena tadi alasannya dia lahir di zaman damai, bukan di zaman yang penuh peperangan, yang dimana harus bertarung terus-terusan. Oke? Dan dia malah memilih untuk berprofesi sebagai ya berhubungan hukum ya di Liyue ya. Jadi mungkin itu alasan kenapa Yanfei bukan bintang 5 dan dibuat bintang 4. Clear remaja. Skip dah tahu, buset di skip gimana coba ini. Yanfei DPS sih, Yanfei DPS. Karena pas tadi dia ngeluarin elemental skill, elemental bass ya kalau nggak salah, itu bakal ada stempel-stempel yang ini, yang berterbangan. Dan kalau misalnya dia charge attack, semua stempelnya bakal ke musuhnya.
It seems only fitting to collect some rewards before we talk about event wishes in version 1.5.
Yeah.
Kri zaman damai.
I know you
Kri
guys
emang
are
zaman apaan,
anxious
Kri?
to hear more. In version 1.5, the
Dua
two
karakter
5-star
bintang 5
characters Zhongli and
muncul
Eula will appear
berturut-turut di event
successively in their
permulaan
own
mereka
separate event
masing-masing.
wishes.
Many of the players have been waiting for Zhongli's return, and it's finally happening.
The players have been waiting. I've been waiting. Okay, to elaborate, Yanfei will be featured in Zhongli's event wish, Gentry of Hermitage.
Yanfei bakal muncul di
The
Zhongli ya.
exact dates and durations for the event wishes will be officially
Jadi Zhongli
announced
sama
later.
Yanfei dulu terus Eula.
Aside from the new characters, a new 5-star weapon and 2 sets of new artifacts will also be released in version 1.5.
Yang belum punya Zhongli, gue saranin Zhongli sih.
Very cool.
Ini artefaknya ya, kalau yang atas
pretty
dua,
ornate.
ini cocok buat Zhongli.
Sort of reminds
Dua
me
set
of the 5-star bow
4
elegy for the
setnya.
end from version 1.4.
Ketika elemental skill
good
mengenai musuh,
observation. Now, this new 5-star
attack
claymore is called
semua
Song
nearby
of
party
Broken
member
Pines,
naik
and it has a
20%.
physical damage bonus.
Shieldnya juga naik
It has
30%.
quite a poetic name too. I wonder if
Untuk 3
it belongs
detik.
to the same series as
Efeknya
Elegy
trigger
for
setiap
the end.
0,5 detik.
Perhaps,
This
and
effect
there
can
may
still be
even
triggered
be a
even
hidden
when character
story
who is
behind
using
them.
this artifact
Ooh,
set
I already
is not
feel
on
a
the
story
field. Oh.
coming. You know, whenever Keith even mentions the word story,
Nambahin
I just want to break
HP,
out the
ningkatin
popcorn.
attack, ningkatin
I know
kekuatan
exactly
shield.
what you mean. Let me guess, it's a
Zhongli
very
gua tambah
epic
OP ya.
and long story.
Ini HP gitu ya.
You guys really
Berapa
have
tuh
big
HP-nya, Pak?
imaginations, you know that? Look, aside from the weapons,
Yang
there will be
kedua
2
ini
sets
untuk
of new
Eula ya,
artifacts
physical
for
damage
players to collect.
25%.
Tenacity of the Millilith
Ketika elemental
and
skill
Pale
kena
Flame.
musuh,
Ooh, awesome. Where can we get
attack-nya
them?
naik 9%
If
untuk
past
7 detik.
updates are any indication,
Dan
my
efeknya
bet
bisa
would be
stack
that
2
they'll
kali.
be in a new domain.
Triggernya
And
0,3
that is
detik
correct. The
sekali.
new domain, Ridgewatch, will be available to travelers
apa
after
tadi?
the version update.
Pokoknya
Now it's
kalau
located in
misalnya
the
set
mountainous
si
area that
stacknya udah
connects
maksimal
Mondstadt
itu
and Liyue.
si efeknya bakal naik, yang efek 2 setnya bakal naik jadi
That's always been one
100%.
of the harder areas
Gitu.
for players to reach.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people have used their portable waypoints to get there. Now we can save those for some other places.
Now, in addition to the new gear, some new storylines will be released too.
By the way, tempat
After
domain
the
itu
version
tempat yang
1.5
nggak ada
update, Diona's Hangout event
untung taruh
and
di situ
Act
sih
2 of
domainnya ya.
Noelle's Hangout event will
Ini
be
event
available
undangan
for players
baru
to enjoy.
Diona sama Noelle.
Act
Kenapa
2 with
Noelle lagi ya?
That is so sweet. I really
Kenapa
love
nggak
the
Lisa gitu ya?
hangout memory illustrations with Noelle.
Okay, but that's
Kenapa
not
tidak
the
Lisa?
only
Kenapa
Act 2
tidak
we're getting in
Jin
version
gitu?
1.5.
Ooh.
Mona
Act
gitu ya.
2 of Zhongli's story quest will be released in the update
Zhongli
as well,
story quest. Oh, ada
followed
dong.
by Eula's own story quest.
Wow, I already
Eula's
can't wait
story
to see
quest
more
ya.
of
Gua lebih
Zhongli's
penasaran
storyline. Can you tell us
dua-duanya.
more about what's going to happen, Keith?
Well, as you saw in the trailer, the dragon
Semoga story questnya
Aishtaha,
benar-benar
who seems
fokus ke
to have
mereka
some,
Bukan
let's
fokus
say,
ke
history
bantu-bantu
with
NPC ya.
Zhongli, will be making an appearance in Zhongli's story quest.
Semoga ya.
Sounds interesting, but
Karena kemarin-kemarin ya,
who exactly is this Aishtaha?
Aishtaha
It was
siapa sih?
mentioned in the
Oke.
quest about the nameless treasure. Seems like Mr. Zhongli's past is finding its way back to him.
Iya, nah 100% itu dari 25%.
Osmanthus
Nah,
wine tastes the
100%,
same as I
25% ya, jadi
remember.
50% ya.
And meeting those who share the memory leaves an indescribable feeling.
Sarah, look, it's him!
It is.
You guys. Okay, in a word, Aishtaha is going to play
Aishtaha
an important
memainkan peranan
role in
penting di
Zhongli's
quest
story
story
quest.
Zhongli. Oh,
And
oke.
the
Ya.
disturbance it causes will also pose a serious threat to Liyue. Furthermore, this dragon will become a weekly boss. So, let's take a closer
Dia bos
look
mingguan
at it
juga
in
ya,
battle.
Aishtaha ya. Berarti dia emang bos mingguan ini. Xiao ulang tahun. Oh ya kah? Kodenya baru muncul satu by the way yang di global ini. Bangkong sih beneran. Suara Zhongli kayak Optimus Prime. Asda rilis Weller be like Sweet Clan time. Enggak, one hit, konten one hit ya. Siap buat konten one hit sih ini. Tuh Tony, Feral Dotto.
Alright then.
I don't know. It actually looks kind of cute.
Uh-oh, Sarah wants a new pet now.
Yeah, kind of cute, like it's gonna rip off my head.
Sekarang aja lawan Boreas
No,
gitu
I mean
gampang
it's
ya.
got that little cute smirk happening. I think it's
Udah
kind of
jadi
cute.
That's true.
cuman tes
Right?
doang gitu.
And it's got those branches on its tail. And remember this place? There was a girl standing under a tree mumbling about the awakening of some
Lawan
most
Geovisa aja
awe-inspiring
kalau pakai
individual.
shield.
Remember?
Karakter shield ya
Right,
gampang
yeah, so
juga.
she was talking about Aishtaha.
She was. Beneath the tree, or as
Di
it's
bawah pohon
called,
yang
the
dinamakan
Dragon
Penupas Naga,
Queller,
Dragon
is the
Queller.
cavern where
Ada gua
Aishtaha
tempat
was sealed
Asdahan
away.
disegel ya.
This new monster reminds me of Geobishops.
Ya,
Absolutely. They have plenty of similar traits.
Emang mirip
As a
Geovisa.
boss, Aishtaha can change its
mengganti
element,
elemennya
hence the
yang
different
terlihat dari
colors
warna
you see on
tubuhnya
its body.
berbeda. Ya kayak
It seems
Primo
like when
Geovisa.
it switches its element, the surroundings in the domain change
Elemen di
too.
area dalam domain juga berubah.
Looks like there will be a variety of conditions for us to deal with.
Ooh,
Oh,
are you
semuanya
excited,
ya.
Zach?
Tempatnya juga berubah
with all
sesuai
the
dengan
lessons
elemennya,
I've
buset.
learned from fighting Geobishops, I'm confident that I can crush this Lord of Bishops.
Good luck, Zach. You're the man. Okay, the
Samsa
next new
content
monster
creator.
we're about to meet will be a new member of the hypostasis family, the
Okay.
cryo-hypostasis. Let's see it in action.
Gue penasaran sih, shield Zhongli gue yang HP-nya 50.000 ya. Bisa menahan gimana tuh si skill-skill Asdaha. Ini Hypostasis kayaknya cukup barbar ya. Dia bisa jadi Beyblade kayak gitu ya. Ini juga nih, ini skill yang cukup ngeri tuh.
When the cryo-hypostasis reaches low HP, it enters a shield to protect itself and recover from the damage.
Kalau HP-nya
In
sedikit,
the
ada bakal
meanwhile,
ada shield yang
it attacks its
melindunginya.
enemies.
Which means us.
Huh, but it seems like we'll never be able to finish it off if we can't break the shield.
Ya,
So
shieldnya pakai
how can we
pyro.
take its shield down?
Oh, I know the answer to this one. Travelers will need to figure it out on their own. in
Traveler akan
version
menemukan jawaban sendiri di versi
1.5.
1.5. Taunya main
And with
shieldnya
that,
harus
the
dengan yang lain
apprentice
lagi.
has become the master. Yes, you are getting the idea. And there's one other new enemy we're going to see in version 1.5.
Ada satu lagi
Perhaps
enemy
you
ya.
two remember the Abyss Herald we
gini dia.
encountered in version 1.4?
Oh, you mean that
Dropnya
gigantic
gua nggak tahu
blue dude
apaan.
that works for me?
Well, technically, he would be my gigantic blue dude if you are the traveler.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Seriously, do you guys bicker about everything?
Yes.
Anyway,
Berdebat
it
terus
turns
ya.
out
Jika
that
akan ada
another one of the
monster
Abyss
elit
Order's
baru
elite
dari Abyss
monsters will
Order
be
yang
making a
akan
debut
hadir.
in version
Ya ini
1.5.
dia benar di
The
spiral Abyss nggak
Abyss
sih?
Lecter. Let's take a look, shall we?
Gue penasaran nih. Dia bakal muncul di spiral Abyss atau di mana ya? Atau mingguan juga gitu. Kalau dia ada di spiral Abyss kemungkinan bakal sulit banget sih. Spiral Abyss ya kalian tahu kayak gimana ya. Ya kalau bos-bos mingguan ya gampang sih. Ya keren. Tapi story-nya apa ya?
Okay, one thing to be noted is that some of the Abyss Lecter's attacks will decrease
Mengisap
characters'
energi
elemental
elemental
energy
karakter ketika mengenai
once they hit their
sasaran.
opponents. So be sure to dodge those.
If
Gue
only it was
paling
that easy.
benci kalau misalnya nyedot-nyedot energi kayak gitu.
Okay, all right, Zach, I know you well enough. What are you thinking about over
Background-nya
there?
lantai 12.
Well, the Abyss Herald we met before was like an assassin, whereas
Yeah,
this
assassin.
Abyss Lecter we see now seems more like a mage. The
Abyss Herald
could
assassin.
manipulate the
Dia tukang
hydro
sihir ya.
element, while the Lecter manipulates the electro element. Now that I think about it, what if I could put them on my team?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Buset,
practically
kalau playable
speaking,
gimana
that
katanya?
would make a very good team.
Well, that could be what the lost sibling was thinking.
Harus bawa
I'm
Zhongli.
sure the lost sibling said,
I will have order.
and now we have the Abyss Order.
Well, that's everything we have
Yang main
for our new
DPS
monsters.
Kicing, oh.
So next, we will get a peek of an all-new permanent
Dia
feature
tahu dari
called
mana?
Serena
Emang di
Teapot.
Abyss ya?
which will be available starting in version 1.5. Zach, I'll leave this part to you.
Got it. After we help the city get through its crisis, the Adepti of Liyue have taken note of our hard work. Knowing we are outlanders who often camp out in the wilds, they decided to give us a Serena teapot as a gift.
Camping in the wild?
Resistant 40%.
Zach, we never camp.
Yeah, we just
paling buat event dulu.
Keep adventuring through the night.
Yeah. Serena Teapot. I like the name. So, is this Serena Teapot sort of like Madam King's magical teapot?
Yeah, it's what's known as a realm within.
Ooh, it sounds exciting. That was really nice of them. I hope it wasn't too difficult to make.
Alam poci ya.
Well, the Adepti of Liyue are mighty illuminated beings with great power. Creating a realm within is nothing but creating a little trinket for them.
Elektro anak
You
tiri.
sound so cool.
Musuhnya
You sound cool.
Udah main elektro di anak tiri,
Let's take a closer
musuhnya
look inside
muncul
this
elektro pula si
so-called
bosnya ya.
teapot.
Tambah aja sulit.
For starters,
Yang main DPS
there are
elektro.
3 different realm layouts for us to choose from.
Ada 3 jenis
Floating
alam,
Abode,
negeri
Emerald
awan,
Peak, and
puncak
Cool
zamrud,
Isle.
dan pulau.
Wow, so this is what the Adepti would consider just a trinket?
Inside the realm, you'll find Tubby, a teapot spirit who manages all the general affairs in the realm within.
Inazuma duluan daripada Chasem.
Just like a butler.
Kayaknya Chasem
Oh my
lebih
gosh,
mendekati
Tubby
ke
is so
ini sih kalau
round
menurut gue ya.
and cute. I love it.
Mendekati ke
And it plays an important role in our realm too. When we
benua yang
raise its
lainnya.
trust rank, it will give us some rewards and unlock new features for our realm.
Ini ada
For
level-levelnya
example,
juga.
the 3 different realm layouts. We'll have to increase our trust rank
Menaikkan
if we
kepercayaan
want to
untuk
unlock them
membuka
all.
ketiga bentuk alam tersebut.
Okay, so question. If I rub Tubby, will it grant me 3 wishes?
What are you talking about? Tubby's not a genie.
Okay. I was just thinking, magic
Sumeru.
lamp,
Sumeru
magic teapot. So anyway, how do we increase
Sumeru ya?
trust rank
Okay.
with Tubby then?
Whenever we create new furnishings,
Setelah
Tubby's
kita membuat
trust
perabotan baru, tingkat
increases.
kepercayaan Tubby
Moreover,
akan
with the
jadi
help of the
semakin
teapot spirit, we'll
megah
collect various
rumah
blueprints
kita.
from different sources.
Tingkat
Once we've
kepercayaan si
collected the
burung hantu tadi
necessary
semakin
materials
besar
for
ya.
creating furnishings, we can make those furnishings in the Serena teapot and use them to decorate our home. Of course, we can also buy some furnishings directly from Tubby.
Kita bisa bikin, bisa beli
I'd
langsung
like
dari
an ornate
Tubby-nya.
glazed lily patterned incense burner.
Really? That's a super specific choice.
Well, I'm a super specific guy.
Anyway, this Serena teapot will be a large personal
Jadi
realm that
pribadi yang
players
dapat
may
dikelola
manage.
pemain.
They can take their time
Pemain dapat
considering
menghabiskan
how to
waktu untuk
decorate the
mendekorasi alam
space
mereka ya.
and can fill it with the things
Dan
they
bisa dengan
like to
barang-barang
make it
supaya
feel like
sehingga
home.
terasa seperti rumah
I
sendiri.
see. Okay, then let's prepare some radiant grade not
Ini
to
yang
Lucas jade for starters.
player HP
Okay,
nih
first of all, your
sulit
standard
loh.
of home is way too high.
And that's
Ngedekorasi
wrong
dengan perfect.
because...
Komen di HP sulit loh
I
beneran.
mean, you know what? You do you. You do you.
Yeah, totally. Well, if we are short of any practical decoration ideas, we can also apply to enter our friends' realms for some inspiration. We can just
Mencari
stop by for a
inspirasi
visit and
dari
snap some nice photos.
Maling
Ooh,
ide
that
ini mah.
means we can throw parties in our personal
Enggak deh.
realms. That'll be so fun.
Mencari
Are you gonna
inspirasi
put me on
dari
your
rumah orang ya.
ultra-exclusive guest list, Zach?
Nope.
Zach!
Just
Jadi kita
kidding.
di sini nggak bisa nempatin karakter-karakter
You know, we're
kita
going
ya.
from roughing it in the wild to luxurious house parties.
Cuma sendirian
I'm really
doang gitu,
excited
sama
for this
teman,
one.
sama player
Yeah,
lain
and
ya.
the realms seem very large too.
Large enough to unleash your
Kalau
imagination.
misalnya kita bisa
Yeah,
nempatin
we can
karakter-karakter
create
kita,
views
terus
outside the
mereka
house and
bergerak
arrange the
sendiri
layouts of
sama AI ya.
furnishings.
Oh itu mantap
And as
sih.
we put more furnishings into the Serena teapot, our adeptal energy increases, enabling the realm to produce
Semakin
more
banyak
realm
adeptal
currency.
energi kita, semakin
So
banyak juga
more
currency-nya.
furnishings increase adeptal energy. I
Masih
like the
dikembangkan
sound of
kayaknya
that.
bang untuk masuk
I knew
lancar.
you'd like that.
Itu co-op
So
ya, itu
with this
co-op.
new realm currency you mentioned comes a
Ini
new way
co-op.
of exchanging it, I suppose?
That's right. We can exchange realm
Realm
currency for a
dapat dikeluarkan
variety of
dengan bermacam-macam
materials and
material dan
rewards.
hadiah. Oh.
And sometimes a teapot traveling salesman carrying realm treasures might appear.
Oh ini beda di
So be
pedagang
sure to check it
sendiri ya.
out.
Noted.
Dia ngejual dogi
There's
sama
already a
koceng.
lot on everyone's to-do list for
Dan
this feature.
ngejual
And there
batu-batu
might
juga
be
itu.
even more to come in the future. Let's wait and see what the Serena teapot holds for us in store together.
Ini pasti bakal terus
I
dikembangin
will,
lagi sih.
and in the meantime, I will stuff my
Serenity
realm
pot ini.
with satisfying furnishings.
All right, just please don't make Tubby work too hard.
I won't, and as always,
Yang
I'm
jarang
sure
nambang
the
tuh.
travelers will cover
Muli
my
batu
expenses.
tuh.
Huh? Wait a minute. What?
Can we even afford that?
Well, I mean, with the two of you together, you might be able to cover it.
I don't have any.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just kidding. You should have seen your faces right then.
Anyways, that's all the news we have for the upcoming Serena Teapot feature. In the next section, we'll get to learn about some exciting events that will be exclusive to version 1.5. But now, it seems about time to give away our second redemption code.
More rewards!
Practically speaking, the faster you act, the better.
Goodies inbound in 3, 2, 1.
Minta chill deh, PT 50, Pro Primo 8, nguli batu. Iya, mirip The Sims. Ya emang, itu rumah nggak bisa co-op. Bisa. Cuman yang gue pengen tuh nggak masukin karakter-karakter yang udah kita punya gitu. Ini mantap sih beneran ya. Ini Yula. Ini transparan nggak sih? Dasar. Ini juga. Mulai. Iya kan? Iya. Ini kesini, sini, sini juga.
Welcome back, adventurers! It's time to unveil the special events coming in version 1.5.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so first on the list is an event called Energy Amplifier Initiation. In this event, a Sumeru researcher will ask us to gather Irminsul fruit fragments. For a time, we'll be entrusted with a mysterious ancient relic, the Energy Amplifier. With this relic, we can unleash the power of the fragments we collect. During the event, this energy amplifier will grant us some effects in combat.
So it really is literally amplifying our abilities. Speaking of ancient relics, I feel like Mr. Zhongli would know something about that.
What are you looking at me for? You know I'm not really Zhongli, right?
Bukan Zhongli yang asli.
But I do happen to have some insight on the energy amplifier. For one, there are variations of how you can configure the fragments into the energy amplifier. One variable, motive force, affects how many fragments one can configure. The higher the sum of your character's levels, the higher motive force you can provide to the energy amplifier. With higher motive force, players will be able to equip more high-quality fragments to strengthen their team.
What if I don't have enough characters at higher levels?
As always, Zach, that's where your friends come in. You can borrow up to 3 characters from your friends to increase your motive force. You got that, Zach?
Siapa yang punya teman di Genshin? Kita bisa minjem.
Got it.
Jadi,
so the question then is, how do we gather all the fragments?
Semakin tinggi level karakter-karakter, semakin berkualitas yang dihasilkan ya.
We'll search for the fragments in places of interest throughout the open world.
But it won't be easy to get treasures as powerful as Irminsul fruit fragments. Now, players will have to get rid of any trouble circling around the fragments before they're able to collect them.
That makes sense.
And we'll also be able to enter something called a Twisted Realm in the later phase of the event.
Oh, ini eventnya nyambung
Twisted
ya?
Realm? Sounds like a teapot gone wrong.
Not exactly. There are 4 domains in the Twisted Realm, and each has different bizarre twists. We'll be able to select the difficulty and conditions for the domains we enter, just as in the previous Hypostatic Symphony event. Of course, higher difficulties will grant better rewards.
Okay, so this will be one for players who are looking for some serious challenges.
And I should mention that a contract with Diona, the bartender of Mondstadt, will be one of the various rewards from the event.
Cool. It sounds like we can add her to our team by participating in all kinds of activities from the event.
That's right, go get her! Our next event to introduce is called Battlefront, Misty Dungeon.
Huh? This sounds like a completely different kind of game.
In this event, there will be 6 themed trials for us to complete, and we'll only be able to use characters from a set pool of trial characters from the event. Throughout the trials, our team will not form any elemental resonance, and food and potions in our inventory will also not be accessible.
Now that sounds tough.
But before each trial, we can preview the monsters we'll be encountering, along with some corresponding tips and tasks. So, it is possible for us to choose characters that fit the conditions before we start. Nice, right?
Yeah, that's a relief. Whew.
So, what do we do to pass these
trials?
In each trial, players need to activate all 3 of the ancient runes within the time limit to gain access to the final challenge. There are benediction mechanics with the trials, which allow players to obtain certain bonus effects and make it easier to complete the trials.
At the same time, there are also some automated weapon systems that will detect and attack any intruders. Players will need to use the appropriate reactions to temporarily disable these devices.
We're definitely gonna have to use our heads to get the right strategies.
Totally! And with rewards like Primo Gems, Mora, and other materials awaiting, it'll definitely be worth a shot.
Primo Gems? Oh, I'm in!
Our next event is called Mimi Tomo.
Sounds Hilichurlian?
You nailed it! This event is about a certain unusual hilichurl we might encounter in various locations.
I see. The one that throws Primo Gems at players, right?
Okay, to viewers who are searching for where you can find this unusual hilichurl right now, just know you can't actually use the Primo Gems it throws at you.
Lately, this unusual hilichurl has been stirring up trouble on the merchant routes. It's time for us to teach it a lesson.
But this hilichurl is not an easy one to trace.
Ini event kalau yang
we'll need to borrow some help from an expert. Perhaps you remember the hilichurlian expert Ella Musk?
Yeah, you mean that little girl in the library?
So it's time for her to teach us a lesson.
Yeah, we'll be utilizing the handy handbook of hilichurlian from her to communicate with other hilichurls for intel on the whereabouts of this unusual hilichurl.
That seems like fun, but I'm not sure I can memorize that much hilichurlian.
You can write it down, Zach.
Or you can take a screenshot.
Oh, yeah, screenshot. Now that's good advice.
The only question now is, how reliable is this handy handbook of hilichurlian? After all, it has a disclaimer on its title page saying it cannot be held responsible for any consequences of its use.
Wait, so you're saying it could potentially do more harm than good?
If that's the case, we'll have to persuade the hilichurls by physical means.
Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. We could be quite persuasive that way.
That wouldn't be persuasion!
Wait, now I'm confused. We're talking about bribing them with some apples or something, right? Like that type of persuasion?
Oh, apples.
Yeah, apples.
Now you're making me feel like I'm a bad person.
Anyway, players will gain some furnishing blueprints, Primo Gems, and other rewards through the event, so be sure not to miss out on this one. Our next event is simply called Wind Trace. Personally, I'd like to call it Hide and Seek.
Hide and Seek,
All right, sounds fun.
And in case you're wondering, Wind Trace actually originates from when ancient nobles were hunting for rebels in Mondstadt.
Okay. Now things are starting to sound a little bit scary.
No worries, Zach. Today it's transcended from its dark history, passing down only the names of the two sides, Hunter and Rebels.
Oh,
ini
so
PvP kan? Bayo jalan satu ronde permainan jejak sang angin. Ini kayak PvP lagi kan?
Players will be playing in contested zones. They will be allocated one of the two sides, the Hunter or the Rebels.
Ada kubunya.
The Rebels hide and the Hunter seeks. But there's more to it than just that. The Rebels can use their windward arts to disguise themselves, place bait, or temporarily enter a hidden state.
All right.
Ya harus koopnya sendiri, buset.
How about the Hunter? What can they do?
The Hunter can use various arts to detect the location of the rebels and disable their tricks and disguises.
So, the two sides are really going at it then.
Yeah. And during the game, favors will descend upon the area at random, and both sides can pick up these favors to help charge up their own so-called secret favor.
There are 5 contested zones in the open world, so those who are familiar with all the areas and terrain will have some advantages.
Good news for those treasure chest hunters out there.
Iya, ini ya harus koop atau masa
Players
solo
will
ya.
obtain Wind Trace coins from the event and unlock a variety of rewards, including a Wind Trace themed name card. But if you play the game in co-op mode with your friends, or if you've already reached the daily limit of obtainable Wind Trace coins, then you won't be able to gain any more.
Ah, I see.
I hope you all enjoy this little game. Our final event is called Overflowing Mastery.
Ini event terakhirnya luapan talenta ini dia.
We had Leyline Overflow before,
bener.
right?
Talentanya.
That's right. Only this time we will have doubled talent level up materials.
Ini yang kita butuhin.
During the event, we will have 3 chances daily
kita
to
diberi 3
collect
kesempatan
double
setiap
rewards
harinya untuk
using
mendapatkan
original
hadiah
resin
ganda
from
dan menggunakan
selected
original
domains
resin
of
di domain
mastery.
of mas.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time we'll have an event that doubles talent level up materials.
3 kali kesempatan.
That's huge.
Oh, oke, 3 kali kesempatan
Exactly. So if you need to grind for talent level up
sehari
materials,
cuma bisa 3 kali
this will
doang
be your
tuh,
chance.
double-nya.
I bet everybody's gonna love that. Alright, that's about all we have for the special events in version 1.5. As always, the last part of our version preview will be regarding new optimizations and adjustments coming to the game.
Ini penting ya,
Keith,
penting
would
banget.
you like to explain the coming changes for version 1.5 to our viewers?
Sure thing. Starting from version 1.5, the cost of original resin to claim rewards for the first 3 weekly bosses will be reduced from 60 to 30.
Okay, that's half the cost.
Yeah, and we'll have a total of 4 weekly bosses. So that means we'll be able to claim rewards from all the weekly bosses using a single day's resin.
And we'll even have 10 original resin left over.
Mantap.
Check you out, Sarah.
Mantap ini, mantap banget sih.
Next, after the version update, character companionship experience gained while playing in team with other players in co-op mode will be done.
So, if we want to accelerate our friendship with some characters and learn more about their stories, we can defeat bosses or clear domains with other players in co-op mode.
Para pemain. Oh, experience-nya ya yang ini 20 kalau solo, yang kalau misalnya ini 40 nih. Kalau co-op ya.
Need some more of those.
The third optimization will be about mailing alerts for when events are ending. After the version update, Genshin Impact will send mail alerts to players before any limited time events end.
Yeah, considering all the unique gameplay and loads of rewards from those limited time events, it would be a pity to miss them.
Definitely. For players who are too busy to check the end time of each event, the mail alert will for sure come in handy.
Yeah, absolutely. Our last optimization, coming in version 1.5, will be about slimming down the game's overall size.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
With this optimization, players can manage the voiceover files they've installed. If you no longer want to keep the audio files for a certain language, you can delete the corresponding voiceover files manually. And that audio pack will not update in future version updates.
I imagine that could save quite a bit of space. I know audio files can be massive.
Uninstall bahasa dalam gamenya ya.
What if they decide to delete the English voiceovers?
No, don't delete us, please. Don't you want to hear more of me?
Oh, so
well, there's not much of us in there anyway.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. I guess it doesn't hurt that much when you put it that way.
No, it does hurt because Zhongli has a lot to say. So please keep the English files.
If you like us, then please keep the English voiceovers, everyone. And on that note, it's time to release the third redemption code to our loyal viewers.
Yay! Are you ready? 3,
By the way, untuk yang pertama tadi,
go!
Yang resinnya jadi dari 60 ke 30 untuk weekly boss, itu tuh ada angka 3/3. Itu maksudnya apa ya? Ntar kita lihat lagi ya. Gua nggak tahu maksudnya apa tuh. Kita bisa ambil hadiah atau bertarung weekly boss kayak misalnya Duvalin 1 minggu tuh 3 kali kah atau cuma 1 kali doang? Soalnya ada bacaan 3/3 itu. Kalian lihat gak? Fix rambut pink di live China tadi ya Sakura, bukan Arkon Elektro ada Twitter Genshin Intel. Emang bukan Arkon. Arkon kemungkinan mirip Mei, Raiden Mei ya. Tapi apakah Yai Sakura kah atau Yai Sakura versi Genshin yang Guji Yai gitu? Guji gitu. 3/3 itu 3 bos pertama abisin resinnya cuma 30 bang. 3/3 itu 3 bos pertama habisin resinnya cuma 30. Emang cuma bisa 3 kali doang kan? Ngabisin resinnya nggak bisa lebih kan? Batas 3.
Well, I hope everyone has caught all the codes. And I think it's about time to wrap up the show.
Time really flew by.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, sisanya 1 bos 60 resin.
Special program, Sarah.
I've loved being here with you guys. It's so special and fun. Plus, the twins got to be reunited, even if it was only for a little bit.
Yang 30 dan 1 bos tetap 60.
I really hope that they'll invite me for more special programs in the future because this was super fun.
Yeah, I hope so too. And how about you, Keith? How did you like doing the special program?
3 bos pertama 30 resin aja.
I love this. I mean, what's better than being able to make all of these announcements and everyone's so hyped to find out what's in store, and we get to be the people to share that with them. So it's amazing. Plus, I am looking forward to spending
bos baru
quite a
tetap
bit of
60
time
ya,
in
bukan
Serenity.
bos baru tetap 60 tapi
me too.
Kita bisa milih.
All right, thanks for watching the Genshin Impact version 1.5 special program, everyone. And I hope you all have fun in your teapots.
Bye everybody. See you in version 1.5.
Kenapa nggak ada Yai di sini?
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Kenapa nggak ada Yai?
Are you still there?
Ah?
Yes. I was hoping you'd still be there because we have an extra special surprise for you. Check this out.
Narukami Island, a site witnessed by all inbound travelers to Inazuma. Oh, cepet banget. Location sneak peek-nya. Rawa-rawa ya. Ada tulang naga segala kayaknya tuh. Mikage Furnace, Tataruzuna, Kanazuka. Oh, tempat-tempat kayak gini. Nah, ini nih. Resident of the most exiled one. Ini pokoknya utamanya lah ya.
Want to hear more of me?
Well,
I hope you all have fun in your teapots.
Bye, everybody. See you in version 1.5.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Kok tidak ada?
Are you still there? Yes. I was hoping you'd still be there because we have an extra special surprise for you.
Ah, gue penasaran sama bahasa Inggrisnya. Sama ngomong bahasa Inggrisnya. By the way, ini mah bukan live ya, tapi premiere ya. Ya.
Difficulty and conditions for the dome.
Literally.
Bentar, kita lihat debuff-nya nih.
To increase
debuff yang ini nih.
Will
Jadi
also
nggak kebaca semua.
So
all party member healing decrease effectively decrease 50%. Oke, increase stamina consumption 100%. Setelah sprinting, all character in your party take 35%. Switching character increase damage taken by all character in player blah blah blah. Using elemental blast increase damage taken by all character in that player party 20%. Stack bisa 4. Gelo sampai 100% ini. The amount of health of is eternal regeneration for the Abyss Herald. Ya ini nih. Kita kayaknya bakal ngelawan Abyss Herald juga di sini deh. Wicked Tower increase dari 5 ke 10, bisa ada bonus bla bla. Abyss Herald. Ya kita bisa ngelawan Abyss Herald di sini ya. Domain of Heresy ya. Ini iya, ini Abyss Herald, ada monster Abyss Herald-nya. Itu bukan yang Electro kan, itu Herald kan. Herald yang semuanya Abyss Herald namanya gitu atau gimana sih? Yang air Abyss Lector tuh Abyss Herald juga kah? Herald bukannya air. Ini Herald kan? Ini Herald ya. Herald, Hydro, Herald, Electro. Beda ya. Jadi kita bakal ketemu Abyss Herald lagi di event sekarang nih. Semoga aja lebih sulit ya, karena dia kemarin dia lemah. Sumpah. Yang kemarin dia lemah ya. Oh my god, ini analis itu lektor ya. Tapi ya, jadi thank you banget sudah nemenin nobar. Yang versi bahasa Inggrisnya minimal ya minimal kita tahu lah ya apa aja yang diomongin. Dan kalau yang nanya itu kapan untuk yang versi untuk yang 1.5 ya setelah beres ini aja. Bentar ya. Setelah beres banner yang sekarang itu bakal muncul 1.5. Ini tunggu aja ya. Intinya Yola wangi edan, iya emang. Wajib kah digacha? 28 1.5 dengan rilis PS5. Oh ya, berarti berbarengan sama 1.5 ya, yang PS5 ya. 1.6 tanggal 28, 1.6 tuh ya setelahnya lagi tuh. Saatnya bobo, bentar lagi sahur. Oke, thank you banget semuanya. Harus istirahat ya. Dan ya, thank you yang udah nonton, nemenin gua, like, comment, subscribe, dan juga support lewat Saweria dan juga anggota ya, atau member ya. Dan oke, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Besok kayaknya solo MC sih. Bakal gua liatin gimana solo cryo boss elite. Oke.